This is for Nikki, my sister. Wildflower, a politically incorrect but innocent view. I find long, straight black hair on men erotic. Men and boys, young braves with headbands, braids, or ponytails. I think this penchant began at a young age while watching westerns with my father. A Man Called Horse is one that sticks vividly in my mind. It's a film about a white man becoming an initiate member of the Sioux tribe. I can still see the image of a tall, tan, blonde guy with white eagle claws dug into his chest, suspending him from the cave's ceiling, by choice, as ritual passage to the Princess Squaw's deerskin panties. I would sit on the gold shag carpet with a big bowl of popcorn and lean up against the sofa near my brawny father, who was also a tall, tan, blonde guy. Daddy was ever the rock and protector, but was not exactly what I would call in touch with the workings of his sweet little girl's mind. Usually it was just the two of us, as my mother was preoccupied with her own interests. Copious cleaning, extreme gardening, cooking anything with a heavy sauce, and other behaviors which were at the time thought to be industrious but have now been demoted and diagnosed as a common disorder. I thought that all the cowboys were dirty and disgusting. I had no desire for pioneering or going west, and I certainly couldn't understand why a female in a corset and bustle would leave a brownstone in the city for an outhouse, a well, and a guy who spits. But then came the wild Indians, naked on their horses, brown, shiny skin, black hair flying, screaming like savages. I want to be an Indian. No. I want to be an Indian woman. No. I want to be that white woman on the screen being swept up by one of those braves and carried off to live with him in his teepee. I want to be taken by the women of the tribe and prepared for my initiation. Maybe stripped naked, painted and perfumed with oil of wildflowers, and given a proper Indian name, like maybe Wildflower, White Wildflower. But it would sound prettier in Indian speak. There would be a party first, before the wedding. Everyone would be drumming and dancing, and I would be kept out of sight until the actual nuptials. But the drumming would put me into a trance, a love trance. Finally, I would see my wild Indian groom in a formal white loincloth, colored yarns braided through his beautiful long black hair, little white bandages on his chest. I am his capture, his willing and proud painted capture. The chief, his father of course, waves the feather stick, and we jump over the fire into our new life. The drums begin again, and we are rushed to the threshold of our teepee. Oh, I want to roll around the teepee floor covered in animal furs with the crackling of the campfire outside. I want to look up through the little door flap and see 1,000,000 stars in the indigo sky. I want to lose myself in the shadow of brown skin and waves of silky black seaweed hair in the lavender light of night. I want to be the delicious white prey of my brown brave. Okay, maybe I wasn't thinking that explicit back then, or very politically correct, but I was 10, and I got it. Exotic, erotic, and unknown to my dad, the seeds of fetish and sexuality were sown. The seeds have grown, spread, and cross-pollinated into a penchant for all long-haired, wild Indian, Jesus-like, dreadlocked, various-colored nature boys. I am of the tribe. Always have been.